a safe time limit for the distance has been allowed. So what we've done is we've gone back over years of experience as well. What have people taken previously? We've taken that into account as well, and we keep changing these times based on that. Okay. Remember, I've said it enough times already, but safety is our, the most important thing for us. Your safety. Okay, and that's why we keep changing those numbers a little bit for you. Now, minimizing your exposure to the extreme altitude is very important for us, whether it be the altitude part, whether it be the temperature part actually. Okay, so it changes that bit for us. Okay, but at the same time, it gives you ample space time-wise to cover the distance at a consistent pace. Now, when I say consistent, it's not necessarily just consistent like that. Effort-wise, okay, what is the effort on the body? So that's very, very important. You keep that right. This race is not that difficult actually, but have a strategy in place. Okay, it is very unlikely that the participants can do the distance in the final cutoff if even one of the inner cutoff is not met. Okay, more so they'll have higher chance of getting high altitude sickness, high altitude pulmonary edema, and things like that. And you know what? Even if you could have done, seriously, I don't care, because it is a rule that we have in the race. Okay, it's even playing ground yet again. So yes, it's for your safety. Yes, you've done some maths based on previous years. At the end of the day, it's a rule, it's a rule. All right. So there's going to be no conversation or like a debate, if it were, at a 3 a.m. up Khardungla or North Pulu saying, hey, listen, but can I go? No, you can go, but you'll sit in the car and then we'll go. All right. In case a runner is asked to pull out, we will need full cooperation of the participant and the crew. All right. So if it is beyond the, the 87 kilometer mark after South Pulu, please, crew members, your personal crew that are there, the first role is not to get you to the finish line. First, their role is your safety. That is the first thing to do for them. All right. So make that very clear with them. It's not worth it to die for. I mean, seriously. All right. Enjoy the run. If you're not feeling well, you're disqualified. If you're not making cutoffs, you're disqualified. Please, we need the cooperation. Let's work together on this. All right. Worst case scenario, you didn't meet either the cutoff, or someone like me said medically you're not fit or something, or the other corps members came along and said something similar, or the medical team. It is for your safety. Come along next year. Big deal. All right. And honestly, to me, the biggest teacher is actually failure. It teaches you, it humbles you, it teaches you, listen, there's more to be done. What's wrong with that? Okay. Cutoffs. So here I'll tell you cutoffs in detail about each category. So 111 category first, so the 111, all right. So Warila Junction. So here's a fork. If you take the left, you go to Warila. Obviously not a good idea, because that's too much of a shortcut, and it's actually really not a shortcut. You'll be lost very soon. And for 111 people, I mean, wrong way to go anyways. So take the right there, but that junction is the first cutoff that you guys have. So you're getting there in 3 hours, 30 minutes. That's what you have to do. Okay. Since the start is at 9 p.m, here you have to get by 9:30 p.m. Okay, of the 23rd August, 2018. Okay. It's at a distance of 21.6 kilometers. Now this is applicable across the categories that are there. 222, 333, same applies. Khardung village. Now this is the second cutoff. This is a distance of 40 kilometers, 40.7 to be exact. It's a 7-hour cutoff. You have to get there by 1 a.m. of the 24th August. All right. Again applies to all three categories: 111, 222, 333. After that is North Pulu. It's a 10-hour cutoff. So it's a 4 a.m. of the 24th August that you have to get there at North Pulu. All right. It's a 57.2 kilometers. Now this one's a tricky one, so please, be careful. Again, as I was saying earlier about your packs that are there and all that, your bags, the drop bags. Just repeating those numbers. You're starting at 6 p.m. Warila Junction is a cutoff for 9:30 p.m. So now it's starting to get very cold. So you have to kind of cater to, have the things in the bag accordingly. Khardung village is at 1 a.m. Now it's extremely cold by now, and you've got to a certain altitude, like a 14.5, 15,000 feet or so. Actually not yet. So this is like a 13-ish Khardung village. North Pulu, the cutoff is 4, even the faster, 4 a.m. Even the faster runners, you'll get by like a 2 maybe, but it'll be extremely cold. You should have had your jackets beforehand rather than saying, where's my jacket at a North Polo? So pack your bags accordingly. We've done the drop bags where you have access to them according to that. Okay, please make sure you're pretty sorted for that. Okay, because after 9 it starts getting interestingly cold, right? And you're gaining height, right? Okay, then Khardungla. Khardungla is a 14-hour cutoff. It's 8 a.m. on the 24th of August. You've covered now 72.8 kilometers by now, all right? Then South Pulu, that's your 5th cutoff, and this applies to all categories, 111, 222, 333, okay? 17 hours, so all these cutoffs so far are for all categories. South Pulu is 17 hours, and it's 11 a.m. on the 24th of August. Okay, and it's 87 kilometers. And the final one for 111 is a finish at Shanti Stupa. It's a 20 hours, that is 2 p.m. of the 24th of August to 2 p.m. and it's 111 kilometers obviously, right? 111. So as I said, the cutoff, or actually the finish time for 111 is 20 hours, okay, which is 2 p.m. of the 24th of August, okay? So you have to get to Shanti Stupa by that time, okay? Now for 222, the same time applies, and 333, the same time applies even for the 111 for 111 point, okay? You have to get there by 2 p.m., that is 20 hours on the 24th of August, very, very important. Now what you two, set of people can do, the 222 and 333 people can do is, they can stake there. They could say, hey, listen, we've got here in 20 hours, we're going to go rest, and we're going to come back again. So they stake there basically, okay, and they keep us informed, and they get started again. So you can take a break for a bit, and you get started again, okay? But we need to be informed that whether you're carrying on with the run or are you staking there, okay? Very, very crucial, please do that, please let us know, okay? When we carry on, Seerthi station comes, and that's a cutoff yet again. So here we have a guest house, and while you're going up Warila now, it's a 38 hours cutoff there, which is 8 a.m. of the next day, 25th of August, okay? This is at 173 kilometers. So to be exact, 173.4 kilometers, all right? Again, remember what happens at this altitude and where we are and with these distances and different cars, everyone's readings are different, okay? And I'll just talk about that in a second, again, what I mean by that. Anyway, so Seerthi station, as I said, is a 38-hour cutoff, okay? Then you get to Warila, and while you're coming down, that's where the 222 cutoff will be, and it's a 48-hour cutoff for both. So basically 222 finish here, but the 333 that are there, it's a cutoff for you guys. The 222 has to be done in 48 hours, even for the 333 runners, right? After that, you're heading towards Lato, and that Lato is at 281 kilometers. We will have a camp there. It's a 62-hour cutoff, which is 8 a.m. of the next day now. That's the 26th of August, all right? So it's a 62-hour cutoff, and it's a 281, okay? And the final one, the finish of 333, has to be done in 72 hours, which is 6 p.m. of the 26th of August. So that's the 333 finish, okay? Now, the point I was trying to make earlier about the distances and all that, what we will have is, make it very clear for yourselves where various stations are, okay? So basically like a North Pulu, like a South Pulu, where Khardung village is. So effectively what distances, they are the distances what they are, okay? Wherever the cars will be standing, what will happen is we will be standing at points that we've decided, like a 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, all that things. We'll discuss with you where all we'll be, all right? Now, again, what happens here is there could be a little difference of like a half a kilometer here and there, because sometimes in that pitch darkness that is there, we could have missed a little bit of a mile marker here or there, okay? You have to kind of mark yourself in your head, mentally be prepared, hey listen, I have to get from here to there in a certain time, okay? Randomly saying, but I asked you here and then how many kilometers were left, I'm sorry, but mess ups happen. Will not always, every random spot will be able to tell you exactly how many kilometers are left, right? Have your own gear to, back as a backup, all right? We will try our best to give you the right locations, okay? So it shouldn't be, but you told me only 4 kilometers, but there was 6 kilometers left. Too bad, yeah. It's happening in the middle of nowhere. We'll try to do our best. We'll have markers wherever we can. It might happen that we could be off a little bit. You know, we will try our best, but only our best. That's about it. Okay.